afternoon. Welcome to the La Jolla ISD January 2020 Commencement Exercises. My name is Ivana Ayala, Principal at La Jolla Palmview High School, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies. Will everyone please stand and welcome our January graduates? Please remain standing. The JROTC from La Jolla High School, under the direction of Sergeant First Class Jaime Gaitan, will present the colors. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and for our national anthem sung by Anaís Cervantes, student from La Jolla High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, with so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Post the colors. Thank you. You may be seated. Now we will have student Daniel Carrion from Palmview High School with our welcome.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the January graduating class of 2020, I want to express our feelings of gratitude for those supporting individuals who have taken their time to join us on this memorable day. To our superintendent, Dr. Gisela Sáenz, members of the Board of Trustees, and the administration and staff from the College and Career Center, La Jolla West Academy, La Jolla High School, La Jolla Juarez Lincoln High School, La Jolla Palmview High School, and honored guests, family, and friends joining us today. Thank you. Graduating seniors, as you all know, we have all worked hard to get here today. We all have dreams to begin a new path, and we will need to take action to make our dreams reality. Let us treasure this final time we have with one another and enjoy this afternoon. for our transformation begins now. This afternoon, we will become graduates of the La Jolla Independent School District. Tomorrow, we will commit to our continued studies and careers. Thank you, and let the ceremony begin.
Thank you, Daniel. At this time, Mrs. Antonia Tony Sanchez, principal at West Academy, will introduce our special guests.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce our special guests joining us this afternoon on this great occasion, our La Jolla ISD Board of Trustees. Esperanza Espi Ochoa, President. Mary T. Hernandez, Vice President. Oscar Coach Salinas, Secretary. Nereida Cantu, Member. Claudia Ochoa, Member. Alejandro Alice Cantu, Member. Unfortunately, unable to join us this afternoon is Board Member Armin Garza. Also joining us today are Dr. Gisela Sáenz, Superintendent of Schools. Magda Villarreal, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Ricardo Villarreal, Assistant Superintendent for Student Services. Joel Treviño, Assistant Superintendent of Administration and Finance. Jose Luis Morin, Assistant Superintendent for Operations. Martín Muñoz, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. Antonio Cano, Principal, La Jolla High School. Domingo Villarreal III, Principal, La Jolla Early College High School. Ricardo Estrada, Principal, La Jolla Juárez High School. Iván Ayala, Principal, La Jolla Palmview High School. Myself, Antonia Sanchez, Principal, La Jolla West Academy. Ronnie Cabrera, Principal, College and Career Center. Lindolfo Zamora, Principal, Hope Academy. Claudia Gomez Perez, Principal, Jimmy Carter Early College High School. Victor Rodriguez, Principal, Thelma R. Salinas STEM Early College High School. Leanne Alanis Herrera, Principal, Academy of Health Science Professions and STEM. Also, I would like to introduce the districts and campus administrators, graduation specialists, counselors, social workers, and teachers who have worked diligently to ensure that all January 2020 graduate candidates met the graduation requirements. Please stand and be recognized. I would also like to recognize our elementary and middle school principals. Please stand to be recognized. Will all other campus and district staff members who are present today please stand to be recognized. In addition, parents, padres, if you have a son or daughter graduating this afternoon, please stand and be recognized. Padres, si tienen un hijo o una hija graduando el día de hoy, por favor pónganse de pie. Last but not least, if you have a spouse graduating, please stand and be recognized. All current and former servicemen and women who serve our country, and we appreciate your sacrifice for our freedom, please stand and be recognized. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanchez. At this time, I invite Mr. Ronnie Cabrera, principal at College and Career Center, to introduce our guest speaker.
Good afternoon. Joining us this afternoon as our guest speaker is Cynthia Zarate, student from La Jolla Palmview High School. Cynthia is a Palmview High School College and Career Center January 2020 graduating senior. Since a young age, Cynthia learned difficult lessons in life. But through perseverance, hard work, and dedication, she was able to achieve success. Please, let's welcome Cynthia Zarate.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you to La Jolla ISD graduation ceremony. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. Me gustaría darle la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación de La Jolla ISD. Estoy muy feliz de estar aquí con todos ustedes el día de hoy. A high school diploma is a powerful tool in this world, a tool that will open many doors of opportunity for all of us. Today, we have accomplished one of our major goals in life, a goal that demanded us to work hard and persevere in order to become successful students. As I reflect on my past, I'm able to take full responsibility for my mistakes. To be honest, I didn't always have confidence in myself. Sometimes, I face peer pressure and depression. The truth is, I went through so many hardships in life. As a child, I grew up speaking Spanish at home. When I enrolled in school, it was very hard for me to communicate with others because I wasn't proficient in English. Sometimes, students made fun of me for having an accent, but I tried not to let that bother me. However, with a lot of practice and dedication, my grades went up and my confidence was better than ever. I was finally performing at the same reading level as my classmates. But then, my story took an unexpected turn. At the age of 7, I received news that would change my life completely. Nos vamos a México. Empaca tus cosas. We're leaving to Mexico. Pack your stuff, my mom said. My heart sank as images of my school friend and beloved teachers in the United States come through my mind. I moved to Mexico and attended school there for 3 long years. My teachers and classmates in Mexico taunted me for speaking in English. But that never stopped me from dreaming of the day when I could return to America, my country, the nation that I call home. When I was 10 years old, my mom decided that my sister and I should return to the United States to continue our education. Unfortunately, my mother stayed in Mexico to take care of her father during his last years of life. I'll never forget the sacrifices my mother made for me. My sister Yesenia and I moved in with my tia Nora, and we lived with her for 4 years. My tia Nora taught me the importance of being responsible and productive. Because of her, I can proudly say that I can make the most delicious Mexican food. At first, I didn't understand my mother's decisions to take us back to the United States without her. Sometimes I felt like she abandoned us. However, years later, I realized my mother only wanted us to have access to quality education and endless opportunities. Mamá, ahora entiendo por qué tomaste las decisiones que tenías que tomar. Y te doy gracias por pensar en mí y en mi hermana antes que usted. A lo mejor yo no entienda los sacrificios que usted hizo por nosotros, pero ahora veo claramente todo tu esfuerzo y ahora formas parte de este momento especial. Tía Nora, I thank you for teaching me the importance of education in life and giving me the chance to motivate myself to fight for my dreams. Now you're also part of this special celebration. Tía Nora, te doy gracias por enseñarme la importancia de no ser ignorante en esta vida y por darme la motivación para luchar por mi educación y mis sueños. Usted ahora también forma parte de este momento especial. After returning to United States, I was placed in 6th grade. My math and reading teacher at Irene Garcia Middle School, Mrs. Leti Carrillo, made a positive impact in my life. She taught me the importance of being pride in myself and being committed to my dreams. When I needed a role model, Mrs. Carrillo was always there for me. Her message of hope as a founder of La Casa Hogar San Vicente de Paul, an orphanage for homeless and abandoned children, inspired me to live a life of gratitude and generosity. After finishing middle school, I started attending Palmview High School, and I found myself at a turning point in my life. One part of me was still focused on following my dreams, but the other side of me was longing for acceptance. Unfortunately, I gave in to peer pressure and went down the wrong path. My grades and attendance took a turn for the worse. I was failing my favorite subject and missing out on important school events. I was supposed to graduate in May 2019, but I did not, because I made the decision of being a follower and not a leader. I began to let go those so-called friends because they didn't care about my goals and future. At that stage of my life, I wished upon a shooting star to come for a second chance. College and Career Center gave me a second chance in life. As a student at CCC, I was immediately accepted by everyone around me, regardless of my past. My teachers and principal absorbed my abilities and potential, and they helped me believe that all things are possible. Teachers at CCC view me as a responsible adult, and therefore, they raised my level of rigor and expectations in my class. I quickly developed a can-do attitude and began to achieve success. My time at CCC helped me gain the skills I needed to prosper in the real world. Today, I'm proud to say that not only I'm graduating with a high school diploma, but with the certification in phlebotomy, construction, security guard, substitute teaching, and CPR as well. At this moment, with full confidence, I can say that I will serve my community by attending the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley to obtain a degree in criminal justice in order to work for the FBI. La Joya ISD gave me a home, and together we formed a family. I would like to thank our wonderful district for giving us a second chance to shine. Graduating seniors. This commencement ceremony means a new beginning in our lives. 2020 has just arrived. Remember that our journey does not end here. Today, it starts a new chapter in our lives. Please, say it with me. This is our time. This is our moment. Shake off your doubts and fears. You have made it this far, so never let your struggles define who you are. Always believe in yourself and do not allow anybody to make you feel like you're nobody. I would like to conclude by sharing the words of the writer C. Joy Bell. The only way that we live is if we grow. The only way that we can grow is if we change. The only way that we can change is if we learn. The only way that we can learn is if we are exposed. And the only way that we are exposed is if we throw ourselves into the open. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia, for those inspiring words. Your desires for success is evident and to be admired. Please accept this gift of gratitude for sharing your story with us. At this time, I ask all high school principals to please stand. It is now time to certify all of the graduates. Dr. Gisela Sainz, Superintendent of Schools and Board of Trustees, we hereby certify that all graduates have met all graduation requirements set forth by the state of Texas and our local board policy. Principals, you may be seated. And now our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gisela Sainz, will officially certify and address the January class of 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. Thank you, Ms. Ayala. Another big round of applause for Cindy and her sharing that very compelling, inspirational, but we're so happy, very successful story. Thank you, Cindy. Congratulations, students. You have accomplished a very important milestone in your life, your high school graduation. We are very, very proud of you. Although you may have had some obstacles, you found ways with the help and the support of family and friends to overcome them, and you're sitting here this afternoon ready for the next step in your life. Another round of applause for all our graduates. Padres y familias de nuestros graduados, felicidades. Hoy sus estudiantes han alcanzado una meta muy importante. Nosotros estamos muy orgullosos de ellos y yo sé que ustedes también. Aunque ellos hayan tenido algunos obstáculos, están aquí listos para el siguiente paso de su vida. Gracias, padres, por toda la ayuda y el apoyo que dan a sus niños. Ellos no pudieran estar aquí sin ustedes. Gracias y felicidades. Seniors, your principals have notified me that you have officially completed all your graduation requirements. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency in La Jolla ISD Board of Trustees and as the Superintendent of Schools, it gives me so much honor and pride to officially and publicly certify all of you as graduates. Your graduation becomes official with the issuance of your diplomas. January class of 2020, the moment you've been waiting is finally here. In a moment, I will count to 3. At that time, you will switch your tassels from right to left. This will signify the completion of high school and prepare you for the next steps in your lives. Seniors, please stand. On the count of 3, you will switch your tassels. Ready? 1, 2, 3, switch. Congratulations, La Jolla ISD January class of 2020.
Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. Thank you, Dr. Sines. And now for the big moment, the awarding of our diplomas. At this time, I invite the principals and counselors from each high school to help distribute diplomas and announce our January 2020 graduates. We will begin with Mr. Antonio Cano, principal at La Jolla High School.
Our La Jolla High School diplomas will be awarded by School Board President Esperanza Espi Ochoa and Dr. Sines. La Jolla High School class of 2020. Ashley Abundis. Jade Barron Salazar. Ángel Omar Briceño. Evelyn Casas. Joan Alberto Cáceres. Lady de la Rosa. Freddy de Jesús Domínguez. Marilyn Donis. Blanca Celina Ferrer. Jesús Raudel Flores Elizondo. Sujeira Garay Lara. José García Jr. Luis Enrique García Medrano. Ms. Emily Monique Garza. Eliud González. Eliud González Jr. Enriqueta González. Lady González Mendoza. Ruby Ann González. Oscar Ernesto Guajardo. Jennifer Hernandez Mendoza. Harina Angélica Hernández. Nadia Hinojosa. Andrea Leija Ramírez. Ariana Lugo. Adriana Elizabeth Martínez. Hashana Michelle Reyes. Viviana Elaine Rincón. Jacqueline Rivera. Crystal Bernice Rodríguez. Is it JD or JD? JD Rodríguez. Kayla Rodríguez González. Melba Eliza Salinas. Leonardo Saldaña. Miss Kathleen Axel Tames. Alondra Uribe Vargas. Brenda Vera. Ubaldo Zúñiga Domínguez. And now, announcing La Joya Juárez Lincoln High School graduates is Mr. Ricardo Estrada, La Joya High School principal, La Joya Juárez Lincoln High School principal, and the awarding of diplomas will be our school board member, Oscar Coach Salinas.
Mariana Álvarez. Deborah Cristina Ayala. Kimberly America Asua. Edgar Iván Cantú Trujano. Ricardo Cantú. Christopher Patrick Cavazos. Brianna Nicole Cedillo. Genesis Cruz. Marisol Cruz. Abigail Dávila. Aramani de Anda. Kayla Berenice de León. Juan Manuel Flores. Joaquín García Jr. Melissa García. Yasmín Garza. Daniela Alejandra Granados Tavares. Evelyn Giselle Granados. Edith Guerra. Alan Yanaxel Maldonado Gudino. Alberto Alonso Martínez. Berta Guadalupe Martínez. Daniel Martínez. Leslie Alejandra Martínez Campos. Juan Morales. Mark Anthony Moreno. Eliu Palacios. Alfredo Pérez Jr. Felipe Pérez. Jesús Antonio Ramos. Daniela Elizabeth Reyes. Abra Rodríguez. Ángela Rodríguez Pérez. Sergio Rodríguez. Eric Roberto Rubio Esteves. Perla Anaí Salas. Jason Alejandro Sandoval. Eric Alexander Torres Limón. Brian Abelardo Torres. Kimberly Ureste Hernández. Josué Vargas. Jennifer Estefania Vázquez. Mario Alberto Beliz. Sebastián Santiago Villarreal. Congratulations, Huskies 2020. And now, announcing La Joya High School Palmview graduates is Ms. Ivona Ayala, and awarding the diplomas will be School Board Member Claudia Ochoa. Would you please step forward?
Valeria Ávila Lara. Juan Manuel Barroso III. Daniel Iván Carrión. José Gerardo Castillo León. Brandon Castro. Francisco Javier Flores. Jacqueline Garza. Taviana Ann Garza. Alexis Gomez. Gabriel Sebastián Guerrero. Alyssa Hinojosa. José Arturo Martínez Jr. Roxana Moreno. Arnoldo Horta. Evelyn Palacios. Tabitha Jasmine Prado. Mary Lee Rios. Destiny Leanne Ryan. Robert Sainz. Marco Antonio Santiago Rodríguez. Cynthia Giselle Zarate Yáñez. Another big round of applause for all of our graduates. Our closing remarks will be by Mr. Antonio Cano, principal of La Joya High School.
Thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate our students. We wish all of our graduates much success in their future endeavors. Graduates, you have accomplished your goal of earning your diplomas. We wish you a bright future. If we have any graduates who have enlisted in the military, please stand at this time to be recognized. We thank you for your service to our country. Another big round of applause for them, and again for all of our graduates. We thank you for joining us today to celebrate our students. At this time, I would like to ask all graduates to please stand. We ask all guests to remain seated until graduates exit to the foyer. Por favor, invitados, permanezcan sentados hasta los graduados proceden a la sala de espera. I invite Cynthia Zárate to escort the January 2020 graduates to the foyer. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you.